Some key facts for these ETFs: gaining over $586 million worth of inflows so far. XRP is anticipated to see significant developments in Q4 2025, including the launch of its first US spot ETF, which we have seen. XRP derivatives market surged in the last 24 hours over $1.8 billion XRP in futures contracts and 8.5% rise in open interest, indicating heightened trading activity. Fear is surging, but real XRP holders aren't shaken. Price action has been messy, but one directional. XRP is trading around 222, up 1.8% last 24 hours, and another snapshot reported changing hands at 224. Over the past 72 hours, the token has rallied 18%. Analysts and observers point out XRP's stop-and-go history is part of the problem. In 2017, the coin lingered for months before surging roughly 70,000% and then dropping by as much as 95%. In 2024, it jumped 600%. So you may see whales taking profits during these rallies. Whales holding between 1 million and 10 million XRP sold 180 million tokens, trimming their balances to about 4.74 billion XRP remaining. That kind of selling can add pressure even while the price is trying to recover. So heading over to TradingView to take a look at XRP with our spider lines here. What we're going to notice as we expand these lines, as price did rebound off of our spider line here to $1.90, unfortunately it did run into a rejection point here at our $2.28 spider line and also the 30 exponential moving average. So we do have a couple of positive signs here though. We've got some great volume coming into the upside. Daily candles are now above the 10 exponential moving average. What we need to see is a closed body candle above these levels, above the 30 and also above the spider line at 228. Then we can start to have positive outlook towards surging to $2.60. If we continue to see a rejection here, we could see a return back to $1.90 for XRP. Now, what we do see here on our short-term momentum waves, we can see that our short term, which is the green line here, has started to turn up nicely, and it's about to crest over the 75 line, which is fantastic news. And when we turn on our midterm momentum, it is following along with it. There's a lot more price action that comes along with the midterm momentum. Now, the only thing that we are still unfortunately lacking is a positive outlook long term for XRP. We're still in bearish momentum for the daily charts. As we switch to the 12-hour, you can see we're getting closer, but still bearish on the 12-hour. As we get to the 4-hour, we did get into bullish territory here. And as we broke above the zero line, we were trading sideways and bam, we had some great volume come in after that breach, which was very good news. We also have other great news looking here. Midterm momentum has maxed out at 100. Short-term momentum coming in for a short-term reset back to zero. Would love to see this turn up while midterm momentum continues to maintain this 100% level. That would indicate some very strong price action to the upside. As we see here, our 1100 exponential moving average comes in at $2.54 on the 4-hour chart. Let's look at the 1-hour. We can see price surged up, but did not quite get to our 1-hour 1100 exponential moving average, which is $2.36. So let's look at the 30-minute. Boom. There it is. Price did surge up to the 30-minute, then rallied real quick, bouncing off the spider line. So this is where we need to see a surge through. As you can see right here, our 50 exponential moving average on the 30-minute chart has not breached that. We want to see a crossover. You heard about the golden cross and the death cross, whatnot. Well, when the 50 exponential moving average crosses the 1100 exponential moving average, that gives us a lot of confirmation. You can see what happened last time price got here. 50 crossed down, boom, a big drop. Right here, 50 barely crossed over, and then boom, drop back down, a big drop. So now we're doing the opposite. We need to see that push above. And we take a look at the 15-minute, we can see we did get above it. So on these lower time frames, we are bullish. We can say that. But this is as far as it goes right now. The 15-minute chart is the bullish chart. Anything above that right now, unfortunately, looking bearish for XRP. But that doesn't mean we have to go back down. We've got a good support here, $2.15. If we do lose that level, look for a drop lower.